All right. YouTube, what's up, YouTube? I'm gonna be starting in about 5 minutes. All right, 5 minutes, YouTube. 5 minutes, we'll be getting started. All right. We're gonna do the game jam, and then after the show, we're gonna do a premiere. So Egg will go. You know, no pressure, but if you are on Twitch, after the show at about 5:30 p.m. Central Time, that's my time zone. So in about 2.5 hours, I'm gonna premiere the first DEVSHARE diary video, the first edited video. It's Char the Weeb's Sentient teaser trailer. We looked behind the scenes. There's all kinds of cool editing going on. So I hope you'll stay to check that out after the game jam. So yeah, so give me like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and we'll get started, all right? Let me know you're here. Much love, y'all. Hey, what's up, Super Novero? Yes, you found it. You can check on the Twitch stream. If you're on Twitch, you can find the links to like my different pages. Yeah, it's on there. YouTube.com/@HGD. Good to see you, Super. I hope you've been great. Hope you've been great. We got Kif over there on YouTube. What's up, Kif? How you doing? Welcome on in. Today we are going to do the game jam. That's it. But there's a catch. There's an extra little bonus here. On YouTube, I'm going to be premiering the first edited DEVSHARE diary right after the show. I'm really excited about that. So that's going to be in about 2 hours. Well, almost exactly 2 hours. So what DEVSHARE Diaries is, if you don't know, we check out creations, especially games, in Dreams, and then I look behind the scenes. I see what it looks like in edit mode. We see if we can figure out a little bit of what went into making it. So this is Char the Weeb's creation specifically. Let's just watch it right now. Char the Weeb has been working on something called Sentient for a long time. And it's going to be freaking amazing. It's already amazing. But this teaser trailer gives you a little bit of a taste of where Char is going with it. After the live stream in 2 hours, we're going to preview. So that means you can, or premiere. That means you can join me and whoever else in the live chat while we watch the video go live. Or, you know, it'll be uploaded. A live upload. Something like that. So here it is. Check it out. It's good stuff. And then we'll get started with the Sudden Dev 1 game in 1 hour jam.
My actions are disagreeable. But couldn't you imagine what it was like serving this thin sheep? Seeing their smiles, playing their favorite game.
Yes, yes, yes. That was the Sentient teaser trailer by Char the Weeb. After this live stream, we are going to do a premiere of the first edited DEVSHARE diary video. You're going to see just what you saw there, and then like half and half of the edit mode. And it's going to like go back and forth, and you can see what it actually looks like underneath while we're watching. So I'm really excited about that. If you can't make it to YouTube right now, you might want to at least make it to YouTube for that. All right, y'all. So I want to get started with the game jam. Kif is working and lurking. I like that, Kif. Working and lurking. Very nice. All is well with me. Thank you so much. And the music that you heard before the show started there was all by Bumble Burke. B-U-M-B-L-E B-U-R-K-E. Highly recommend you check out Bumble's music. And yeah, so if you are watching on YouTube, please drop a like. It will get out more live notifications so we can have more folks here, and it'll be a bigger party. And then, yeah, I'm just going to get started with the game jam pretty soon here. If you want to join me in the game jam, here's how it works. Make a game from scratch in 1 hour. All right, 1 hour. We're going to start a clock. Let me show you. All right, we've got this timer right here, okay? And that's going to count us down from an hour. And you can use Dreamiverse assets if you want, whatever you want to do, but just start the creation when this timer starts. This isn't the real start. Let me restart it. Okay. Once that timer starts after the 5-second countdown, yeah, you're good to go. Start that creation. And even if you don't finish it, that's okay. You don't have to finish the creation for it to be something that will be celebrated and loved and analyzed, because at the end of the day, it's about how hard you try making the game in 1 hour, not how, you know, OP, super amazing, best game ever it turns out to be. Because, hey, spoiler alert, I usually don't succeed myself in making a game in 1 hour. But, you know, this time, I'd really like to. Let's see what happens. So yeah, so let us know after the jam if you made something, whether you finished it or not, and we'll take a look at it. All right? Okie dokie. I'm gonna get this timer started. I really want to step up my game, not like in a severe sense, just in like a general sense, okay? This was my last game that I made. Also, you can check out all of the previous entries, whether they were finished games or not, right here in Dreams, in this collection. This was last week. I owned. Oh, and so the topic this past week was using Insane Artist assets. So we had this nice, beautiful look. Look at this. This is a weird game, all right? I won! But you know what? It's technically a game, and I learned so much trying to make it. My hope is that I would love to make a game that I feel like I could promote and be like, yo, look at this game I made. It's a great game. And then secondarily, oh yeah, I made it in an hour. That's not the main point is it's a great game. Secondarily, yeah, I did make it in 1 hour. Usually that's not what happens, but that's okay. So yeah, so let us know after the jam if you made something, and we'll check it out and give it all the love that it deserves. I'm gonna start creating. I'm gonna get this timer going. There is no particular theme. Let's just say holidays. Holidays, not Christmas, not Thanksgiving, not Indigenous Peoples Day, not Halloween, just holiday. That's gonna be my starting point. Of course, I think I will give it something of a holiday December theme, at least in the United States. Ramadan, I don't care. Like, whatever it is, make it your thing. Okay, here we go. So this is how a game gets made. What does stepping up my game mean? What does that even look like? Well, I guess if it's a holiday, we could do something with presents. I feel good about presents being a central theme, right? We're gonna do December American holiday. Christian holiday. Let's keep it real. Let's make it, we could have it, no fancy stuff. That's something that I get hung up on, dude, like all the time. No, not this time. We'll keep one color. Because what I wanted to do was like have it spawn like different colors every time it gets like emitted. No. That's overthinking. So let's, I mean, a present, aren't they usually like kind of like green or something? And then maybe we could put like a red bow. And then as far as like texture goes, I don't know. Maybe like a little reflective. You know what? Looks like a present. Looks like a gift. Am I going to worry about a bow? I shouldn't. Maybe it won't be that hard. I'm just going to get some paint, and I don't want to be on the grid for that, so we can kind of give it a little flair. And zoop. Okay, that didn't look great. Let's get a different color. That'll help inspire me, right? To make a cool present for cool holidays. Wait, is it spinning? Is it rotating? Don't do that. I mean, this is fun. Wait, how do you do... Oh, let's just do a bow, and then what we can do is... Oh my gosh, look at that! That doesn't look like a bow. I've seen a lot of bows in my day. Ain't one of them. Let's see. We can probably come in the painting settings and adjust it just a bit. Adjust it just a bit. Just adjust it a bit. No, that doesn't look like a bow. So there you go. That's a present. You just have to learn to love it. And then and then let's get a spray paint around the edges, which might just kind of sell it as indeed a gift. We'll see. All right, so there's this. It's not really showing up. Do we need to pick a... I always forget this, yo. Okay, never mind. We can't do the spray paint if we have the color here. But I want to. Okay, start over. What? It's just a cube. Besides, it was too sharp anyway. We need a soft cube. Soft present, soft cube. Okay. So then we'll put that here. Chicka bow wow. And then, now that we didn't color it in the tweak settings, it's going to be visible when we use the spray paint here. Okay, there's the spray paint showing up. And let's just get that all the way around, if it doesn't mind. Wow. Is it beautiful? No. Does it need to be? No. Oh gosh, it's trying to get under it here. Okay, all right, I'll turn off the floor. I'll probably be glad I did that in the future. And then I'm gonna turn on some studio lighting so I can see. There we go, studio lighting. What an obnoxious... If I got this present, I would actually love it, because I would think it was really sweet how haphazardly it was wrapped. I think there's something to appreciate about that, right? All around. Yeah, you know, I'm going to say this is worth it as far as spending my hour goes. Because if I think about it, and I do, this will help, like, sell the Christmasiness, the holiday December-iness of it all. Kind of. All right, we get it. It's a present. Great. So let me put the painting and the sculpt in a group. And what do we do with the present? What is the present? What do we do with it? It's a game. Let's make it a game. Let's make it like a rail game, like a game where you're just like sort of like on a roller coaster, and then you have to like do things. So like we're moving constantly. I don't know why. I guess it could be, let's do Black Santa. Yeah, I'm going to do Black Santa. What? I'm going to do Black Santa. I want to do Black Santa. I want to do Black Santa. Okay? So let's do Black Santa. This is a sphere, And now it's less of a sphere, more of an ellipsoid. That's Black Santa's head. Great. Sold. I'm totally sold on that. And let's get a blocky chin vibe going on. I'm just kind of like remembering from like figure drawing that I'd never actually like studied, but like watched a video about. Get like a little blocky piece there, and then that's basically a head, right? Okay. So there's Santa's head, Black Santa's head. So let me make sure it looks black because we're keeping it real. Zoop, zoop. Not that there ever was any Santa. I mean, let's be honest. Our Santa is a black Santa. That's black enough. That's black enough. So let's put a sticker on here for the face. A couple stickers. I'm gonna get a text displayer. I kind of like this. Maybe like we could say like in the first 10 minutes, I want to focus on the more visual aspect. And then after that, not. I don't know. Let's see. Eyes. Visible. UI visible is the name for that. Of course, it's already in my autocomplete because, well, I end up using these quite a bit. Now with sticker mode, like these are so useful. Also, that is in the way and I don't appreciate it. I'm going to put the text displayer itself on the back of Black Santa's head. So that way it doesn't get in my way. The good thing about stickers is we can adjust depth and that will sort of not make it a problem. Get rotation. Indeed, rotate it. And it should appear on this face. I will say it is not appearing. Where is it? Where is it? Where did it go? Why is it not there? What? Where's the eyes? Oh, there they are. Okay. I kind of like the upside down eyelashes. That's a vibe. Let's do it. We don't want the raccoon eyes in particular. So I'm going to turn all that off. Jaboop, jaboop. Don't want a shadow. Fantastic. Convincing. White seems right here. Okay. Teeth, like a mouth, right? I mean, Black Santa is so happy to be delivering the presents. I don't know that there is like a mouth. So I'm just going to put what looks like teeth. This kind of looks like teeth. It kind of looks like teeth. It's very scary teeth. Hard to argue that it isn't very scary teeth. Looks like a robot. Okay. That's okay. All right. I don't really want it to be a robot Black Santa. So we'll just stop there. So we're in the 10 minutes here. Oh gosh. Okay, maybe that was a little generous. Let's get some sculpts for the body. Santa, black or not, is a hefty fellow. So let's sort that out. Oh, we should make it like Lady Black Santa. I know what you're thinking. Like, what about Mrs. Claus? No. This is Ms. Claus. Let's go. Okay, so what do we do? Oh my gosh. Let's say this is Santa's body, right? Like, that's a body. That's a body. Oh gosh. How about a neck? A neck won't hurt, will it? Yeah. No, not at all. Whoop. I think my greatest goal will be for anybody's 1 game in 1 hour creation to get Media Molecule picked, which if you don't know, the tool set that we're using right now is Dreams, and Media Molecule is the one who makes Dreams, and they pick games that they think are the best. pick. And wouldn't that be wild if not mine? Because look, I'm broadcasting at the same time. All right, I'm not gonna make a best one, but some of y'all be making very impressive ones. So who knows? Okay, so that's a body. I've seen a lot of bodies in my day. This one checks out. Yeah. Gosh. Cool. So what about the rest of the body of the thing? There's legs, right? People have legs when they're alive. So let's do this. That looks like a leg to me. I know that that's a leg. I kind of want the legs to be separate. This is definitely overkill. We're making some mistakes. Oh, who knows? None of it's a mistake. What's up? Yes, I am streaming Super Novero over there on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining on YouTube. Yes, we stream this 1 hour game jam every Friday on YouTube. If you were following the Discord has been getting a lot of love because Survive Escape has been on pause until 2023, which is coming up soon. So the Discord will sort of come back to life by then. But yeah, Patreon is the best way to keep track of what I'm up to. You can just follow. You don't have to pay any money. It just is a place where I can get some extra help so I can do the best that I can for all of you, do the best show. Big thanks to the subscribers and past subscribers and other donors as well, whose names I would love to get up here at some point soon. But if you follow, you will get all the updates that you would ever need to know what I'm up to. But YouTube is the place that I be doing it. Good to see you, Super. Okay, so these are legs. I'm pretty sure those are legs. You know, they're not that bad. So let's get some arms too. Oh, they're not separate. Okay, I should make them separate. What? I should. So we'll just do like that, right? Like that made sense. That looks like something. There you go. That's our Black Santa. Am I doing injustice to Black Santa by making it this potato-y? Is this potato Santa? I think we just made a potato Santa. Look, if I've learned anything doing this challenge, this 1 game in 1 hour challenge, it's that rolling with the punches is pretty important. And if those punches so dictate that we go from Black Santa to Potato Santa, so be it. So be it. Why does it look so different? That doesn't look... Oh, I see. Click, 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 click. There we go. There's my Potato Santa. Awesome. And then it's not weird if they're naked. Nah, let's just not make it weird. What if it just isn't weird? That's probably for the best. Let's get a different texture on the clothes, because that's gonna make all the difference in making it look real. All right, Potato Santa. One thing I want to do is I do want to actually add connectors. There's not a real reason for this. It is still aesthetic. So we're in the first 15 minutes, and indeed, yeah, I am focusing on visuals, and that's okay. So there's the parent, right? We're going to put the connector on the body first, and then we'll put it on the arms and other limbs like the legs. This is going to be very silly. As you can see, that's as silly as it gets. Yeah, so doesn't look great, but we don't care. Let's put them all in a group so that way they don't you know, fall apart or whatever. 10? There's 10 things in here? Okay, great. This what's wrong with you? You don't look right. All right, let me see if I can reposition it. I'm gonna put the parents a little deeper in its torso. I'm gonna get X-ray mode on so that way I can actually see and grab. Zoop. I think this will work. Oh yeah, that's like better. Put this in here. Is that what better is? Is better what this is? Oh yeah, because see, it's like better. I guess what I want is it to not to be like loosey-goosey, right? So if we come to the connector settings and we can do multiple, I'm gonna select all the connectors, selectors, and if we tighten this up, it should not be quite so bouncy. But then we can have it be like a little loose. So that way it's, I mean, that doesn't look like much. There, that's great. Let's make this movable. Oh yeah, Potato Santa, we got it. All right, Potato Santa is alive. Now what? Okay, so let's say you are moving constantly. That's something we decided on. Where are you moving? Let's make a big old track. I'm gonna get this block here. I'm gonna stretch it from sculpt mode. I'm gonna make it super long. And then that's the track. All right. Now we want Santa to move. We want to be moving along with Potato Santa. I'm going to get a camera and we can keep it like here. That looks pretty cool, actually. Like the whole like track down the middle. It's kind of cool. Now we need them to move together. I guess it'll be easier if we just surface snap it. We'll just surface snap it. Just like that, right? Is that what surface snapping is? I think so. Let's pull out. Yes. So now they will move together. So we have the camera and now this is going to look really weird. Bam. Okay, so that's a weird looking thing, but that's okay. It's a start. Let's make sure it's a scene so it'll drop as easy as possible into the dream that we would love it to end up in. What do we want to say? This is a Potato Santa run. Potato Santa run. Run, Potato Santa, run. I think that has a ring to it. I'm not going to say it has like a beautiful ring to it. Run, Potato Santa, run. I almost said potato. Spud-tato. Oh, Spud-tato's kind of fun. All right. So there's that. That's our game so far. Now, we want to be moving like we're on a rail or something. So let's use a mover, I guess. Here's a mover. You know what I kind of like? So if we use a mover like this, right? Let's make sure. So, okay. So first of all, I'm feeling a little concerned because this is not, I'm feeling concerned because this is not aligned with the grid, which means we'll be moving cattywampus. So let's just kind of get it grid-ish. That might help. And then we want to make sure this arrow is pointing down the track. Super says it needs its own 70-year-old Christmas song. Dude, they do keep those songs for so long. Why? All right, let's get a song then. We want it to be somewhat copyright free. What's the oldest song on Dreams? Is that, I don't think that's something we could find. Let's just do, I'm gonna type in holiday and then I will pull up music, track, Christmas. They're like, why are you beating around the bush? It's Christmas. I'm like, I don't know. Because they tell me I should. So let's, see, there's newest, but I would have to just like scroll all the way to the end. Because you can't like sort by ascending versus descending. Oh, we're at the end. Well, that was easy. So this is not 70 years old, but it is how many years old? It is, I mean, 2019. That was like 4 years ago. So hey, that's not bad. So we got not quite 70 years old, but it'll do. It's a samba, yeah, right? This is by Enigma 0123, a designer, a player on Dreams. Who? Are they still making stuff? Let's see. I'm curious. It's been a while. It's been like a couple years. Well, hey, a new life for the work that you did, all right? When it's holiday, it's forever. All right, let's make sure we can see it and we won't lose it. What's going on? We got 2 things on here? You got 2 things? Title credits. Okay. This Potato Santa was just cruising over there. This is a great track. Make sure it's looping. I'm not sure where this is. Does it like pop up? Why don't I see it? Am I bugging? I don't know. I don't know where maybe it's behind me. Hold on. I just want to know. I would like to know. Oh, there it is. I found it. It's down there in the bottom left. Okay, great. So let's, we want to give credit where credit's due. It is not necessary and honestly totally distracting. This is a full distraction. But you know what? That's okay. I'm just going to get rid of literally all this. I'm sorry, friend. But I just think it's going to be easier if we just have just this. And we'll say music by. All right, we're in the first 37 minutes. I'm only a little concerned. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube live or in the future, please drop a thumbs up, especially if you're watching this live, because that means more live notifications will go out if you drop that thumbs for us. Okay. Music by Enigma 0123. Blammo. And if you're watching this in the future, giving it that thumbs up will be helpful as well. So whenever you can, it means a lot. All right, so we got a music credit. That's pretty unprecedented. So I'm happy and proud of that. Where is he going? I don't know where is he going. Where is the arrow pointing? Let's see, that might shed some light. Oh, yep, that would explain it. So let's get that on the right track. We are on the grid, that's good. I'm gonna actually point the arrow in the right direction. And there Potato Santa goes. All right, so we wanna be able to control Potato Santa. I think we're at the point where a microchip might be useful. Microchip. So I'm gonna put the music on there actually. Make it nice and big. I'm gonna make it a body because it's the player. Let's get a controller sensor. Honestly, I still don't know where he's going. Like, all things considered, like I still don't know where he's going. But at least it's kind of where we plan. So what happens? You can jump. Jumping is pretty straightforward, pretty conventional. Nothing wrong with a little jumping. Can the legs drag on the ground? Because I think that would be really funny. Yeah. I love it. All right, so we're gonna want to jump. And for jumping, I'm gonna say we get another mover. Yeah. So I'm gonna get a mover. This is just a mover game. We're all up in the dreams physics today. So this is a 1 game in 1 hour jam. Sudden Dev is the name. Yes, we make 1 game in 1 hour. Kind of ridiculous. Yeah, absolutely. I actually think I should like clone this one since it's already kind of like level-ish. Yeah, every Friday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, and or 9 p.m. UTC. I will be right here on YouTube, and we do one game in 1 hour. You can join in. We'll check it out after the jam. So yeah, so that's it. This is just our own little jam for the ages, and I'm addicted to it. I am a freaking addicted to it. Okay. And I love it, and I won't stop, and you can't stop me. All right, so there's this mover. Let's have it pointing straight up for the jumpy jump of it all. Zoop. And we're going to want it to only jump when we tell it to. So let's get a boop. Let's say maybe a signal manipulator, and I'm going to just have it ease out a little bit or something. Maybe we could even have it ease in, just a kiss and a wink. And then that's great. Cool. Let's make it modulate. So that way we can put this up at where we want it. And when we hit X, it'll jump up to that. I don't know if this is going to be great, but it'll be interesting. So there's the X button. I'm going to make it remote control, so that way we don't have to possess it every time. Oh, that's a jump. It's very floaty. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye, Potato Santa. Okay, Potato Santa. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, didn't mean to do that. I apologize. Okay, so we do want it to come back down. So, is there a how do we, Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll say that it's a timer, okay? It's a timer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that X button output, and I'm going to have it, I'm going to have it go into the timer like that. And let's shiggity bomb. We're going to say positional, and that's much too long. Now this is, oh, that's pretty good. And then as for this jumpy mover, let's plug up. Yeah, we could do this probably, right? Oh, no. Wait. We want it to go not into the power of the mover, but the speed of the mover. I feel like strength makes more sense. Let's put it in strength, right? I feel like that makes more sense. And then we can make it like pretty strong. So if you press this, oh geez, cool. I mean, that's fine. Actually, I do think speed. I say that because it's less gradual this way. But we want it to come back down, right? So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say when it's going down, this is wacky. I'm just going with the flow. It's the only way. So variables have this fun little thing where you can actually keep track if the value that's going into it is up or down, is like increasing or decreasing. So I'm going to put this in here, and let's call this jump. All right. And then I'm going to make sure this matches, right? We want it to just directly set it. We want it to be continuously while powered, so it's always updating it. Now, right here in the variable, we have this increased or decreased. Super useful. I'm going to get a state machine, i.e. a selector. And let's say if it is increasing, it stays on the A output. If it is decreasing, we want it to output from the B slot, right? So we jump up and we're landing. You can see it did that. Now there is no stabilized one. So let's actually get one more, and actually we'll have, let's make B be the increasing, i.e. jumping, C be the decreasing, i.e. falling, and then for A, that'll be if it's 0. So I'm gonna get A, oh, we got a cat! That was amazing. Okay, so I would love to find a way to like encourage her to actually sit here while we stream, but I don't know. Oh, here she comes. There she's, good cat. So let's make it equal to 0, right? So then when this equals 0, it's going to set it to the A state. So now it'll stay at A if we're not jumping. If we jump, it's on B. And if it's decreasing, oh, so it's on C for like a second. So what we want it to do is to actually go negative instead of being positive 13.8. I want it to be negative 13.8. Super. I would love if you joined. It's, look, finishing the game or not is not the point. The point is trying, because making game in an hour is outrageous. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, and I know that, and that's part of the fun to me. So it's all about what you try to do. We'll check out everything people make and make sure we give all the love that it deserves, regardless of whether it's a complete game or not, because it's a learning experience. It's an opportunity to sort of mini crunch a bit. All right, so this is, we want this to become negative. How are we going to do that? Well, I would say instead of having this gradually increase the speed, I'm going to take this B output, which is only true if we are jumping, and then have the C output. I'm going to make that activate a negative value. So I'm going to get a switch, and I'm going to make that output negative. So off value, on value, doesn't really matter. Let's make this -1. Okay. And then we're going to output that right in here. So then you can see how that went to negative 13.8. If I get rid of that, it goes to 0. And if we put a signal that is positive, it'll go up to 13.8. So that's what we want. I am now going to hook this up to the C state output. So it turns that on. And it should bring us down. Whether it'll be enough to make sense as a jump, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now you can hold it in into oblivion. So that's ridiculous. We don't want that. So I'm going to grab a signal manipulator again, I think, right? I guess it's that holding. So maybe we'll just have it reset, right? So when this timer fills up, it'll reset. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, I got an idea. So I'm going to get a signal manipulator. I'm going to make it a pulse, and then that pulse will go to the timer. And the timer doesn't have to be positional anymore. We'll just make it actually count up. We'll have the pulse from the X button, so you can't hold it. We'll have this pulse trigger that. Zoop. So there. Okay, so we're not colliding with the ground, which is horrible, just awful. I don't know if this is going to actually solve that, but I'm going to say collide with scenery, please. And I'm going to call this ground good old scenery. So let's label it as scenery. And did that fix anything? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Poor thing. So the body still went through the ground, which is interesting. So let's make everything that's contained in here also labeled as friend. And then let's get the head of the thing also labeled as friend. We want to make sure that the sculpture here is set to collide with friend. It's set to collide with a lot of things. I probably don't need to turn these off, but here we are. Okay. Zoop. What? Oh, so the connectors are breaking. So the connectors were a bad idea. They were a lot of fun. Is that what it is? What? Oh, yeah, because the mover is on the body. Well, shoot, dag it. I'm not happy about that. So, Well, I will say this. Let's actually make this less than -1 or more than -1, because then it won't do the full 13.8 that we had set. It'll do like a little less, and maybe that'll help. Okay. Oh, see, it's not going back to not falling. Because we don't have the same increasing and decreasing. Oh, poopy in the face, just all over my whole face. So let's do this. Let's make it have a gradual descent. Is that gonna work? Zoop. Kind of. That kind of works. It doesn't really work, but it kind of works. Zoop. It's a game in an hour, and it do be like this. Zoop. Zoop. I mean, you're just gonna keep getting higher. So maybe this is very obnoxious, but I'm gonna actually try putting a track above its head. Yeah, above its head, just like that. All right, so then it can only go so high. This is all obnoxious, but that's okay. Still just clips right on through. So here's what I'm gonna do instead. I'm gonna get a trigger zone, and this trigger zone is going to look for the scenery block surfaces, okay? And let's make it a good size here. I guess just like around the body, pretty much, right? Is that what that is? I think so. And we want this to look for a label. And the label I want it to look for is our scenery label. So I'm gonna mark all of these off. We do actually need to mark those off for this to work. I'm gonna say hidden or visible because I would like this to be hidden. So let's do that. And let's see how that goes. Zoop. Okay, now I'm gonna take that trigger zone, and when it detects something, I want it to bring us back to A, which is the nothingness. I think that'll work. So we'll put it in this A selector thing. Let's see. Zoop. Okay, so that didn't like work. Why not? Let's open this up and let's see if it is outputting anything. Oh, you know why? Because it's because, oh, for criminy, wiminy, bliminy, scriminy, shtadiminy. Oh my gosh. I kind of wanted to go outside of the way I usually approach this in the past episodes. I think this is our 6th sudden dev. And I gotta say, it's not going excellently. That's okay, but it's true. I think normally I would do like a blank puppet and add the sculpt into there, which, you know, it's fun to try to do it on our own too. Right. Which one is this? This is down. I'm gonna make it red, so maybe I remember that. I'm gonna make it blue, so maybe I remember that this one is positive, because blue is a very positive color. So this is gonna go into the B slot, and then we're gonna say when the trigger zone is activated, let me get a little nodey node. I'm gonna make it green for trigger zone color, and give it a little flag too, in case we acquire color blindness during this session, we will still be able to tell what it is. I'm gonna put the trigger zone input into that, and then we'll put it back where we had it before. And now I'm gonna go to the not gate gadget, and we will put it in there, and we'll have that power these node gates that we made here. All right, zoop, giggada blah blah, shiggada blam, bloop bloop, shiggada blow, yeah. All right, so let's see if this works. We're doing a lot of jump work. Oh gosh. You know, wow. Okay. This is not going. It's fine. You know what we have to do? We have to embrace it. We have to embrace what's weird, and be okay with it. Oh gosh. It's not working. Okay, fine. We have to pivot. Sometimes, guys, you just gotta know when to pivot. I'm done with this. It's all gone. Yup. We're gonna do what we always do, and we're gonna be proud of it. We can keep a couple things here. It was fun. We learned something. I'm really glad everybody's happy. Let's get a media molecule puppet, the default puppets that show up, and I am going to scope in, double click at the hip. Right, so that'll select everything, and then I will delete it all, and we're just left with this nice little puppet group that we can use to make this 30,000 times easier, 7,000 times easier. So we're gonna scope it into the puppet group, get it kind of around that disc, I'm glad I tried that because, you know, it was a failure of learning proportions. Okay. So, oh, so then we don't need the well, we do want the mover because we want to be constantly moving. I think the difference is we're going to want to make sure we put it on this disk, on the puppet group disk. Let's get on the grid and try to kind of grid-likey get it on there. This is facing... Oh, just ate dirt. Just ate that dirt. Let's move this up. Oh gosh. I'm surprised that the puppet group isn't moving with it. Oh, because, look, it's not actually snapped on to the disk, the puppet group. Okay, fine. I won't put it on the grid. It'll just be cattywampus, and we'll just learn to love it. Because what you want to see is it not be thick anymore. So that way we know it's snapped on. It just doesn't want to snap. It's not a big snapper, is it? All right, here, we're going to do the obvious thing that I could have thought of like 10 minutes ago if I wasn't trying to do this in an hour. Okay. So we're not going anywhere. There we go. Okay, now we're on rails. Super glad. So we don't need a controller sensor because there's already going to be one. So let's open that up. And I'm going to say, indeed, remote control makes it a little easier. I do not want us to be able to walk or run. So I'm going to get rid of all of that stuff. Leaning, I don't know, none of that stuff. You can't be moving. So there we go. We can't move, but we can jump. Look how much easier that was than trying to make our own jump. But it was fun while it lasted. So then we can take this camera off of our Potato Santa as well. And we'll put that, we actually don't even need it, right? Because it will come with its own camera. And, you know, then, I mean, the player technically, okay, you know what? Well, hold on. Let's see. Maybe we can, you know what? I'm just going to keep the camera. I changed my mind. Technically, we don't need the camera. But literally, I'm going to keep it because I love myself. So let's see where it's at. Not a good place. Let's get back in a good place. Ted Danson. And then I will do that. Oh gosh, and it's gone. Cool. Thank you so much for being gone. Because what I didn't want was for you to stay there. It's not like I only have 15 minutes left. 15 minutes remain, y'all. Okay, so there's that. Jugada boo boo. This looks kind of weird, but that's okay. It's gonna have to be okay. And so now we should be... Oh yeah, we're cruising, and we can jump. Look at that. Look at that. Fantastic. I love it. Great. So what do these presents do? I don't know. They get in the way. I feel like they should just get in the way. That seems like it makes the most sense. I'm going to make... Let's see. Let me see what this looks like. So there's that. Did it auto jump? Don't do that. How dare you? I'm going to get rid of some of these default microchips that is on the puppet because it's going to do all kinds of auto stuff that I don't want. Procedural animation, basically. Now, we also have to come into the puppet itself, the puppet tweak menu, which is the benefit of using the empty puppet group. And we're going to, I don't really care about most of that. Just make sure all this is off, because otherwise it gets weird. All right, so there we go. Beautiful, looks good. And we could just make it like a time thing. Like you just got to hurry up. You got to hurry up. You have to, you're Potato Santa, and Potato Santa needs to dodge. I don't know why. I just know that that's what's going to happen. Potato Santa has got to dodge this stuff. I guess we do want to be able to strafe, like move left and right. So let's try to add that in somehow. I'm going to, let's see, maybe we can return to some of the ideas we initially had. I'm going to have a mover. Let's see. I'm going to get a regular one. and I will have it point to the side this time. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the gizmo? Where's the gizmo? Where is it? Is it up here? Wait, where's the gizmo? Is this the gizmo? That's not a good place for it. Wait, where is it? Where's the gizmo? There should be an arrow somewhere. Oh, is it like down here? Oh, gosh. Where is it? Where's that gizmo? Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. So that's a sneaky little gizmo. Let me see what I did here. This, I think, is... What is happening? Oh, we got rid of that mover. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Let's put another one here and hope that this shows me a gizmo. I feel like it's gonna. It did. Great. So it's pointing to the left, which means it'll move us to the left. I want to say, if, first of all, camera, get out of my face. You're in my way and you're causing problems. So let's get a controller sensor here. I'm going to use the L stick like that. The L stick is going to output a few different things. So I'm going to get a splitter here, zoop, and we will output that. We've got X and Y. I think we can just put the X directly into the speed. And then if I move left, it'll go negative. If I move right, it'll go positive. And then whatever we set this to is how far it'll do that. So then we should be able to strafe a little bit. Heck yeah, we can strafe. Now, jumping has basically no purpose right now because we can't jump high enough to get over anything. So let's get that a little better. Jump height, much higher, much, much higher. Nice. That's like kind of useful, actually. Zoop, 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 zoop. Yup. I will say, Potato Santa is kind of doing the Samba thing with the legs. I'm feeling it. I'm totally feeling it. All right, so we hop, we hop, we hop. Everything's great. Now... I guess just the idea is that you want to get there without being slowed down too much is the idea. I kind of want the presents to be good things, you know, like maybe they're like collectibles, right? Which, hey, maybe we'll put it into the collectible jam after all. Collectible jam, right? So we could say, but yeah, yeah, that's too much of a pivot, I think. But these are also like too big. Okay, we're going to pivot. So I'm going to just have this one. And then what's going to happen is they're going to get emitted along the way. He can't break the presents. Yeah, well, he'll absorb them and love them as he should. So I'm going to get a emitter. Let's hook it right on up to the present like this. Zoop, zop. There we go. So they're just gonna just like flying out. This I have not had the kind of luck that I would like with this particular thing. Oh, we don't need this up here. That is to say, emitting in like a interestingly random way. So I'm not really sure what it is I think I'm gonna do that's gonna make that better this time. If nothing else, let's see if we can't get it to emit like down. Why is it... You don't want me to control the direction? Surely you do. Okay, there we go. So it'll shoot down and... yeah. So then they'll go boop. And then maybe what we can do is clone this. Will it... Let me see if it'll work if I just clone it. Oh, yeah, it does. Sweet. Sweet. So I'm going to keep cloning these down the track. All right. And what we'll do is we could have it like randomized whether or not they're going to actually activate. Now, I've chosen an amazingly tiny size for these, so I can't see them worth a dang. And that's just the truth. So I could make it bigger. I'm a little afraid it's going to impact the behavior. But you know what? We want to learn. We want to learn stuff. Oh gosh, nope, they're bigger. Oh, they're really big. Okay, nope. So don't do that. I just have to keep it together. I just got to keep it together. So we're going to go, oh, I'm going to lock that. 10 minutes left. Less than 10 minutes, really. Let's move. Oh God, now we're just freezing things. This is hard because it's so tiny. Put that there. I could have planned it differently, but that wouldn't be very sudden, would it? The purpose of the suddenness of it all is the lack of planning. Okay, so this is fine. Maybe if I turn off studio lighting, it'll actually help me see the microchips. Yeah, a little bit. Probably we could even get a skybox in here. This is a good excuse. I'm going to use this as an excuse to get a skybox. I'm going to say Xmas skybox. Let's go. Xmas skybooks. And we're still in the music section. Yay. So, just kidding. So I'm going to come out here. No results. Seriously? All right, fine. Xmas sky. Nothing. They're like, what are you talking about? That's not a thing. There is no such thing as a Christmas sky. Like, you're making this up. What's magic sky? Give me that one. Where was that? Oh, gosh. French, British. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay. We should... Oh, night sky. Yeah. Give me that. That makes sense because it's nighttime. You know what I mean? Oh, gosh. This is elaborate. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. This is an elaborate one. This one's like, no, I'm a skybox. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay, never mind. Milky Way space lighting. Let's see if this is a little more visible for us. Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Look at that. Actually, I mean, them emitting is kind of nice as like an obstacle thing. Let's just make it an obstacle. I mean, it's working quite well, actually, in that regard. So, I mean, is it like a Grinch? Is it like someone trying to destroy Christmas, and that's why the presents are in their way? I don't know. Certainly, it's possible we could find out. I'm gonna keep putting these down the line and be fine. Potato Christmas is going big this year. I know that's right. I know that's right. Potato, right? Okay. What? I'm getting in the holiday potato spirit, and I'm completely lost and confused. Oh God. Oh my gosh. I didn't know this was gonna be the most challenging part, was identifying these itty bitty little tiny emitters and trying to scatter them. No. Do not clone the skybox. I beg you. I beg you not to clone the skybox. Yeah, this is it. This is the challenge of our lives. Now, what would I do differently next time? Probably I would surface snap it on a sculpt. I guess I could still do that, like an invisible sculpt, right? I mean, we only have 5 minutes left, but if I think about like how much time that's gonna save, I think it's worth it. Just got to make sure it's not visible or collidable. I'm gonna make it really big so I can't lose it. And then I'll just surface snap it, and that should work quite well. All right, so then they're just gonna emit from there, and we're happy. So let's keep cloning it down the line. Wow, we made a long track. Jeez, I think it's time to clone all the ones we have so far. Another thing I would do in retrospect is probably put these all in a group so I could more easily extend it and clone it. All right, we'll say just 9 of them. I mean, that's enough. Grab it, scoot. Oh my gosh. And I guess it should get harder near the end. So maybe they can just be like closer to the ground, or like there's more of them. Okay, we need to hurry up. We got 5 minutes and we don't even have a scoreboard. Like that's a problem, because we need a timer to determine how long it took for the player to get to the end. So, lots of race ones. I feel like this isn't the first race sudden dev entry I've had. Okay, so this is ridiculous. And wow! So, we did not consider how incredibly, how do I put this? Expensive having all of these emitters emitting things endlessly would be. So we're actually in a bit of danger here. Oh no. Max emitted at once. Wait, I mean, we could just, oh gosh. Is that gonna affect all of them or no? Oh God. Oh, we're in a lot of trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. Yeah, we're in big trouble. We're in danger, guys. Oh man. Okay, let's, I don't think this will work if I double click it because of the sculpts. The ones that aren't sculpts, it would work. Wait, this one isn't a sculpt. Let me just double click that and then hopefully that will select everything. Double click. Okay, yeah. We see that there is some stuff selected. Oh no, they're separate groups. Ah! Okay, so I've made some mistakes. I concede that I've made mistakes. I know that I have. All right. Oh God. It's gonna slow down so bad. The music is slowing down. It's like slow-mo music. I think that the best thing to do would be to shorten the track. I think that that's going to make it easiest. Oh my God. Oh my God. This has been an interesting one. This has been a very, very interesting one. What if I get rid of a bunch of these, okay? And we don't worry about shortening the track. We just put the finish line closer. I think that makes sense. Okay, and then there's that, and then we have all of those, which is kind of nice because maybe it'll be a little easier for us to come in here and set the max amount. All right, so just like a few, and actually this should do pretty okay. So there we got presents falling. The jumping is pretty much useless. And yeah, that's a game. So let's get a finish line. So we're going to need it to look like a finish line for the sake of everybody's well-being, knowing if, you know, they're playing what is a game or not. So I'm going to get a goalpost. Let's get a little zoomed out. Where do we want it to go? Well, let's put it at the last, like, emission area, which is down here. 2 minutes! 2 minutes! Oh my goodness. What is that, kid? I don't know what that is, but I like it. It looks like it means business. Okay, so let's make this nice and large. Clone it right over here. And that's our goalposts. And we're going to need a trigger zone to determine if we have passed the goalpost. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's a trigger zone right here. I'm going to get off the grid because it's actually making everything worse. I'm going to stick... Okay, we're still on the grid, so that's just true. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, there's that. Oh my gosh. We have a minute and 30 seconds left. Okay. Since I have a feeling nobody is joining me this time, it's the holidays. Not a lot of folks around. Am I invisible? Oh, geez. Not a lot of folks around. Can't blame them. And I didn't promote as much as I wanted. So I think it's safe to assume that not many people are going to be submitting things that they made, which means... I don't know that I can justify an extension for myself because it's just me. So like then I'm just giving myself an extension, which feels, oh God. Okay, I have to, well, if I don't give myself an extension, we'll never finish it. Okay, so there's that. This is going to look for the player possessed controller sensor. It's not going to be a possessed controller sensor. So, so let's just say it's looking for friend. Oh God. 30 seconds left. I will absolutely be giving myself a 5-minute extension because I love myself. I freaking love myself and I deserve a little bit of extra time. I gotta say, every time pretty much I do an extension, which is interesting. So great. So a lot of things not going super perfect. That's okay. Let's get a timer and this will keep track of how far we're getting here. It says 10 seconds. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I do not want to stop yet, okay? So I'm going to give myself a little extra time, okay? We're going to do like a 5-minute extension. All right, starting now. Great. I think there's something psychological about like having the hour limit and then getting the extension that makes it like easier somehow. All right. So that's great. We need to broadcast this. I'm going to make this just infinite. I'm going to get a, what do you call it? a little number displayer over here, right? And I'm going to hook up the current output right into that. I'll make it a little bit more visible. We probably need to tell it that it's time, or it's going to look kind of weird. So we'll open that up, tell it that it's time, give it milliseconds, and that looks pretty good. I do not want it to be moving because I don't like it, so we'll do it like that. So it's staying the same. Zoop, zoop. I also feel like the ground should be like snow, right? Like that makes sense. So boom, snow. What's up? Okay, so that that needs to be a little wider. All right, so that's how long it takes. We need to get a scoreboard. I'm just gonna put it right here. Time completed is what we'll call it. We got a few minutes left with the time extension. Time completed. We want to say that lower is better. We're gonna say it's time. Multiplayer boards don't really give a crap. We're gonna say that once you pass this finish line, that's when the score is gonna get posted. So when it detects the player, please post the score. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Shikablam. All right, so that'll post the score. And I think that's, oh. So we do have to set up a score modifier as well. So we're gonna make sure this says time completed. It does. We want it to be setting it continuously while powered. I'm gonna take the same output and I'm gonna put it right in here like that. And so then we'll be keeping track of the score. And when that happens, it'll be good. Now we need to get out of here. We need it to end. So we'll say, let's get a timer, a special new timer, and this will go for like 8 seconds or something. And we'll say that when this is done, open the door and get us out of the stream. Okay, zoop, zoop. That'll exit us. And this will be triggered by whenever the finish line is crossed, okay? And I want to, what do I want to do? I want to, I want a message that says, indeed, you did do it. We'll say, I don't think you can lose this game. I think you can just give up or not. Finish! Finish! Is the audio recorder working? Percy told me that you can exit and come back and then the recordings will work. Oh, okay. Too bad. All right. And I gotta say, I ain't got time to exit. Finish! And that will pop up as soon as the trigger zone fires. I'm gonna make it a selector, so that way it'll act as sort of a toggle. And zoop, 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 zoop. Set it to B. That'll turn on the finish. Everybody's happy. Great. So that should work. And cool. I think that that's a game. I think that this is a game. I'm pretty sure this is a game. Doop, doop. We can test it. Potato Santa's trying not to lose too much time. Oh gosh. Oh, poor Potato Santa. This is kind of fun, actually. I actually am enjoying this. Finish! Okay, we gotta wait. We gotta see if it boots us out. Now the timer didn't stop. We should make the timer stop, because otherwise it'll be confusing. Technically, the only score that got posted was indeed the time when you hit the finish line. But that might be confusing to a player, so let's try to have it stop. I guess what I want is for the score output right here, I'd want to switch that to it. Okay. We're doing an extension. It's been 5 minutes. This is the longest extension ever. It's a 10-minute extension. We got time. All right, we're alone. It's just us, and you know, we need to kill some time before the video premieres in an hour. So this is great. So more extension. I'm just gonna take the time that I needed to finish it. I love myself. Okay, here we go. This is proof. So, but the pressure is important. So I'll still keep up the pressure. So I'm gonna get a, I'm gonna get some nodes. I'm gonna put them in the number displayer, right? Have them output into there. This is the time from the timer, and then I'm gonna take the time that is on the scoreboard, which will be right here. And then when you cross the finish line, let me get this selector somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. Zoop. And then we got to find those nodes. There they are. And we'll say that it's the timer time that's active during it. And when you finish, it'll just be what the score says. So let's test it. Make sure that works. It doesn't look bad. I'm kind of impressed myself, actually. All right. Doop-a-doop-boop-boop-boop-boo. It feels a little weird with them disappearing, but I don't really care. Zoop, zoop. I kind of like it gets nice and wacky at the end, which is good. So the time should stop. It did not. Let's find out why. I'm going to look. So we are on B, so that's good. And here is this. Oh, okay. That would be why, because both are hooked up to the B output. So then it'll stop. So now it'll show, it's not showing anything. Why? Maybe we also put the input in incorrectly. Shoop, shoop, boop, 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 boop. Where are my notes? Oh gosh. Yeah, I kind of stopped with the whole microchip thing. Okay, so this is that. Oh, we switched them. We gotta plug the right one into the right thing. All right, now let me see. Nope. Oh, poopy. Wait, what am I doing wrong? I know it's just like a time pressure thing is why I'm like, that's why I'm doing it. Like, I know what I'm doing. Okay. It's a time pressure thing. That's all. This is a time pressure thing. It is though. Okay. So B turns this one on. Oh, look, we didn't put it in the right port. There we go. Okay. But we still need to make sure that the time is coming through correctly. Where's the score? Why is it still? Oh, we probably should turn off the score modifier. It probably is continuing to update the score. That's why. So we got to find the score modifier, which is here. Yes. And we need this to also turn off that. Okay. And then it should freeze when we cross the finish line. Now, I got to say, I think it would be worth making the like goalposts candy canes, right? Like that's what happens. What's up, Halloween Ghoul? Welcome in. It's a quiet holiday stream, and I am overextending my hour to wrap this up. Finish, time stops. Excellent. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. For an extra touch, since we're extending the time anyway. Oh, wait, why do we have two movers? Oh, for strafing. Gotcha. So let's have it also turn off the mover just for an extra layer of polish. So we just stop when we hit the finish line. All right. Wonderful. I do think these should be candy canes. I am not going to attempt to make them because, once again, I love myself and I deserve to not do that. So let's say candy cane. Candy cane, it's a candy cane. Have you ever seen a candy cane? Quite so candy caney. Oh gosh, it's got all kinds of logic on it. Literally don't do that. If you could just have it be a sculpture, I would be really happy. Looks good. So I'm gonna zoom out, make this nice and big. Zoop, 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 so we can see. Super holiday. Who's got the spirit? Potato Santa has the spirit. Deal with it. All right, let's make it look a little bit less unattractive. All right. Okay. And then there's your finish line. Looks pretty obvious. Super great. I'm gonna save it. I think we got it. I think that's a game. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna make it public, so that way I can't hide behind whatever shame I think I should have, but I know I shouldn't. No need for it. All right, so there's a goalpost. Wonderful. Looks great. Looks great. Oh, looks fantastic. All right. There we go. Go ahead, keep it good. We're gonna make it public. Let's drop it in a dream, and we should be pretty much good to go. If you are joining us and making a game as well, it is time to stop-ish. All right, I'm just gonna put this in a dream. Take your time to put it in a dream if you are joining us. I have a feeling it's just me today, which is okay. It would actually be the first, if nobody is making one, this would be the first time that it's just me. So maybe for funsies, we could do a retrospective and see what things other people made in the past. All right, so that way they're here with us in spirit, in holiday spirit. Yeah. Okay. Great. So that's the exit. I can't see the save, so I got to get out of the way. There it is. This is Potato Run. Run. Potato Santa. Run. Makes sense. Totally fine. Nothing about that is too silly, right? All right, great. So I can't see the save again. There we go. Put it out there, listed. We're gonna need to categorize it as a game or it doesn't like me. Excellent. Single player, we could add in a Christmas or a holiday tag. That'll probably help with something, right? Christian, no, let's just say Christmas. And we'll say holiday, right? I don't usually do tags, but I gotta say, I think it's worth it. Race. Let's go. Let's go. All right, wonderful. We saved it. It should be released. Let's see if we can get the first high score. Let's go. Finish! A little early. The finish is a little before the finish line. That's okay. All right, so we're waiting. We're out, and we got a score. There we go. High score, we did it. We made the game in 1 hour-ish. 1 hour-ish. All right, so if anybody else joined us, please let me know. Send it my way. We'll check it out. I have a feeling literally nobody did. So I think I'm just gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. It's kind of nice having a nice quiet thing. Now here's the other thing that's gonna happen, y'all. After the stream, so in like 45 minutes, I'm gonna premiere the first DEVSHARE diary, the first edited DEVSHARE diary. It features Char the Weeb's awesome sentient series themed trailer. And what I did was I got to look behind the scenes, see how it was put together. I'm gonna move the goalposts, okay? Is that ironic? Is that ironic that I'm moving the goalposts? Come on, you kind of know what I mean, right? Shoot. Okay. Oh, I mean, it looks, oh, actually it is a little early because it'll be as soon as that sphere detects the player. So let's just move it a little bit back. Yeah, we're moving goalposts of all kinds. I concede that I have made it longer than usual, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it could be nice to get used to like saying, okay, it's one game in 1 hour, give or take, mostly give, right? I mean, come on, we deserve that. Hello Eagle says, I am recovering from COVID, so I have not played games for a while. Oh, you know, I had COVID back when the pandemic first started. Man, it does knock you on your booty. Nothing was fun. I'm impressed that you're even able to watch things. Like, I was just in bed miserable the entire time. So kudos for managing to still enjoy things that you like to do. Okay, I can't see. So there we go. Now I can see. We just wanted to move the goalposts. I know, it's very ironic. It's completely ironic. I concede that much. All right, I'm in the way again. There we go. See if we can get a better score. Acid Plum! Acid Plum! Trying it out, making it to the finish line. Much love, much appreciation for that. Hey, I think that's a good sign that the game has some legs. Now, we do have the Imp, which I hate. You know what would be dope? Is if you could, like, grab the presents and move them. That would be cool. Now, I'm noticing that the R stick doesn't do anything, which is kind of annoying, right? Because you want to be able to look around. I think we're just gonna keep working on it because it's fun. The R stick, I don't really think should do much because it's too much effort. I wish we could. Let's what felt like it was lacking and missing? Oh, let's make the imp mean something. Yeah, let's make the imp mean something. I'm gonna we only have one sculpt technically for the emissions. It's just this box. So we can come in here and actually set it to grabbable. Make sure it's kind of lightweight-ish. And that should just be good enough. Okay, that's not lightweight-ish enough. So let's drop that down. And we should be able to kind of like do that. Barely. Yeah, not so much. Not so much. Let's increase the friction. I don't know. Okay, there. Now I can move them pretty easy. Oh gosh, the frame rate. It's so angry. It's so angry. I kind of like that by the end, you can't really move them anymore, which seems fair, actually. I don't like that they're disappearing. It makes me sad, but it's fine. So then, no, we can't do this grabbable thing because it makes it too easy. It's way too easy that way. Heck no. Heck to the heck no. Ain't happening. Ain't gonna happen. Then what's the point of everything else we added? All right, so let's, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Oh, get rid of the imp. So I'm going to drop a global preferences chip down here. Global settings, whatever. Hide the imp, and now it's perfect. And now it's perfect. Very good. Sorry you're sick, Halloween Ghoul. You know, you'll get through this. I know you will. I hope you will. Because I know, you know, there's a lot of like, you know, I hope you're okay. Let me know if, you know, you can DM me or something, you know, if there's anything I can do to support you. Because that can be, for depending on what, like, health stuff you've got going on, that can be pretty devastating. All right. Cool. We want to update this, so that way we can see the imp gone. Not see the imp. Updated, and then we'll save it. And I'm gonna say, yeah, well, that was what? Okay, so that was like an hour and a half. It was less than a half, like hour and like 25 minutes. All right, 20 minutes or something. I'm sorry. But, you know, if it's gonna be a quiet time, then I might as well do a little extra, right? All right, what else we got here? Survey time. No. No. I just want, no. I want to see. I don't know if you noticed this, y'all, but my my home screen has Connie getting constantly killed. She just like spawns in and dies, and so like you can see the imp is like bouncing, and actually my controller is also like vibrating. Isn't that awful? Here, you can actually see it here. So obnoxious, but that's okay. So sometimes I miss the button. I wanted to have an exciting home screen. I wanted it to be alive, because otherwise it's just kind of like boring. It does end up being like a game every time I want to do anything on this menu. All right. All right, let's see. I don't think so. I don't think anybody made one in an hour. So it's just me. I did it. Thank you, Super, for coming through. If you're watching this and you just got here, please drop a thumbs up if you haven't yet. It'll help a few more live notifications out. I don't know if anyone's going to get them today, but that's okay. It's been a busy week for me, y'all. I'm going to play it one more time. It's been a busy week for me. It's been hard for me to put out promotions throughout the week. Usually I do that. That's okay. This is a banger, I have to say. Huppy, 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 huppy. This is like one of my favorites that I've made, actually. Because it's just like, I think it's the movement. It's the constant movement that really makes it feel more complete to me. Because right away, I'm like, oh, I better play this game. I better play this game. And that kind of adds to the fun a little bit. I think if I were to make it perfecter, less imperfect, I would try to make sure that the presents aren't going to disappear right in front of your face, because that feels a little silly. But other than that, I think it gets the job done. Wow. I can't. Let me see if I can beat the score. I'm going to try to beat the score. I'm going to give myself a chance to beat the score. Hup, hup, hup. I'm going to... I kind of wonder if jumping slows me down a little bit. So I'm going to try to be sparing with my jumps. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Go, go, go. Oh, oh. I thought we were making good time. We weren't. I'm going to try it again. This is fun. Okay, dodge. Dodge. I'm just going to wait until it's, like, imminent. If the box is, like, right in front of me, I gotta be honest, I'm not even sure if the boxes slow us down. I don't know if they actually slow us down. Which... so it's like not... Like, literally, if I just sit here, I'm just gonna sit here, and I'm just gonna let it go. We're probably gonna get a record. No, look, not at all. Look, that's the longest it took me. So hey, there is a little skill. All right, let's see if we can do better. Whoop, 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 whoop. Then the 20 seconds to prove that it does something. So I guess it probably does slow you down, but maybe just a little. Alternatively, the jumping speeds you up. Not really sure, but we're gonna find out. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, that's less than 20. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. This time, I'm gonna try to just jump. Boop, 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 boop. Just jump straight ahead. No, you could see I got a little hung up there. So I think that skill exists for this. I'm gonna go ahead and say that there is a skill factor. I don't really know what that factor is. Oh, look. Oh my gosh. Oh, the jumping. The jumping speeds you up. Okay. Since we are here and fine with totally cheating, I think it's a fun opportunity. Maybe if there is no other entries to Sudden Dev, I will just like keep polishing it for a little bit. I think that's fair. Okay. So I want the blocks to actually slow us down. How will that happen? Well... I think we still have a trigger zone on this puppet, right? Maybe? Let me see. Let me put X-rays so we can see. Yeah. So there's this. Right now it's just looking for things labeled scenery. Let's make it instead. I guess we could put it like around here. So that way if like your feet touch it, it's okay. Because good job. You kind of dodged it. And we'll say that if it detects object, which we'll label the present as, if it detects that, then we want it to slow down the character a little. So I'm going to mark this as object, right? And let's get the speed. So we'll go to the puppet tweak setting chip situation. So there's all that. And here's the speed. Oh, Wait, we don't actually need to do that. We have the mover. The mover is what makes everything happen here. All right, is that the movement one? No. Oh, that's strafing. So the movement one is somewhere else. Pray tell where? Like, pray tell where? Where did it go? Wait. Oh, it's on the... it's on this chip. Yeah, you know, it gets a little messy. It does. When you're trying to do it real quick. Wait, is this the strafing? Is this anything? What is this? I don't think this is anything. Yeah, I can still strafe. Okay. I don't know what that is, but it's gone now. So let's say this is the left and right one. This is the moving forward. So we'll just say that, so it's doing 5.5. Let's say it'll just like, I kind of want it to be dynamic, like it slows you down more or less depending. What we could do is use the trigger zone and have it be like have like a fall off. That might be the easiest way to do it. It's definitely cheesing a bit, but that's okay. That's fine. Definitely increases the slowdown area. So let's do that. Probably should be big enough, yeah, that the inner circle reaches the block still. All right, this feels a little punishing, but that's okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this output. Let's invert it, I guess. Oh, let's multiply it by -1. If we multiply a value by -1, it will become negative. Oh my gosh, we still have the thing up there. Get out of here. It'll be negative. Stop it. Go away. So times -1. Here is that output right here. Is this... Oh, this trigger zone doesn't like actually do anything. Good. And then we'll have that go into this. Is that... It's not what working is. I know a lot of things, and I know that that's not what working is. So let's do, let's get a switch. I'm going to put the switch in here. It'll do 1, which will put it to that full amount. And then we could have the... We actually don't need the negative multiplication. We can just have the trigger zone power. Or, yeah, we want a NOT gate. So that way it'll invert the signal. So we'll put a NOT gate right here on that switch. And I will plug in the output from the thing right there. So it should slow us down when we hit presence. Not quite. But to be fair, I did careen off of the edge, which is great for death. So I could have just missed all the boxes. But let's see. So this should work. If we hit a present. Okay, so there, you can see it's slowing you down. Great. Awesome. So now, the obstacles actually mean something. So you better miss them, or you're in trouble. I would say that it might be a little unfair if... Let me just move it up a little bit, because I think it wouldn't be great if you have to... If you can still... Like, if your feet are touching it, you should be okay. All right? All right. Whoop. Whoop. Now I think it has a real challenge. And I would reset the scoreboard, but whatever. It's not like any of us have very good scores. All right. So yeah, so that's my game made in an hour and a half. Gave myself a little extra time since it's just me today. And I'm actually pretty happy with it, all things considered. I am. I like it. Let's check out some of the old ones. Let's do a little retrospect. And then in 30 minutes, we're going to premiere the first DEVSHARE diary video. Now, what does a premiere mean? On YouTube, a premiere means that we can be live in chat while the video is first published. So it'll just be a regular YouTube video that people can come and visit and check out. except when it first gets published in a half hour, we can like watch it together. Do. Yeah, this feels better. It feels more like it means something now that we can get slow down. Great. We did it! Game! Alright. So let's check out some of the past things. What is sudden dev? What the heck is it? By the way, if you just joined us over there on YouTube, please leave a big thumbs up. It helps a lot. It's pretty quiet tonight, but maybe it'll put out a few more notifications if there are more likes. So thank you for all of the likes that you guys have given. It means a lot. Let's add it to the latest collection, which doesn't exist yet. I will remix, I guess, like this one, and we'll add it in. Just me this time. It's just me. It's just me. I knew it was going to happen one day. I didn't know what day. Today's the day. Let's get rid of all of this, and I'm going to stamp it in, and this is what I would do if you had like a partial or a full, doesn't matter, game in that hour. I'm putting it in here. I'm hooking you up. I got you. All right, that'll have to be good enough. It'll pretend like there's stuff there until you like just like press pause and unpress it. It's silly. You just have to trust me that it's the way it is. So let's get the date on here. The date is the 16th. All right. November 16th. And the last episode is neither that nor is the next one that. So let's drop in the last episode, which was episode, what, 5? I think 5. Oh, no, 6. Wow, so that was the 7th one. Last episode, so you can come through and check out all the things people have been making. Here we go. Next episode, who knows yet? We don't know. So I'm going to put some questions. I don't know. Oops, that's, so what that is a /. It's a little different. There we go. Now we got it. Zoop. All right, I'm going to save it. And 1 hour. Yup. Episode 7. We're getting through them. It does say remix. I know that. I see that now. Let's change that. Listed indeed, but we want to update the title to not be a remix. Zoop. Zoop. There it is. Save it up. Put it out there. We'll drop it in the season collection. And then we'll just want to update the previous episode to include the next one. Zoop, zoop. Oh, I was saying zoop, but nothing was happening. Here we go. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Wonderful. Drop in the latest one. And now it is navigatable. Navigatable. All right. I'm in the way, so I will disappear. No. Don't do that. Thank y'all. All right. Good show. And then we'll add it into this one as well. Today is December 16th. I know that because I just checked. That's the only reason I know. All right, we'll keep some consistency here to the way that it looks. Add a 16. Zoop. Zoop. There we go. And we'll drop in the latest one. And that's all there is to it. Yay, now I don't have to do it later. All right. Sweet. Okay, save it. Call it a day. I'm going to go back to the first one. I don't even remember what the first one was. I don't remember what I made. Was it good? It doesn't matter. I'm just curious. Doesn't matter. Okay, so the first one was on October 28th. We had 4 entries. We had one from Duckonomics, one from Percy, aka Chic, and one from Rogie and myself. Let's check out Rogie's. I remember this one. This one's great. So, Rogie made this one way back when, right? And I'm totally in the way. Let me get out of the way. So we have these customers, right? We've got like this devil and this angel. which is hilarious. And then up top, it's looking for what food. That's like the food that it wants. So it wants fries. So we're gonna grab the fries. Look at that. It like follows you. Come over here. I don't know who wants it. Does it matter? Does that? I guess it doesn't matter. Let's get some pizza. Let's give it to the other one. My guess is Rogi wanted to add in like some differentiation. Who wants what? But you know, when you're making a game in an hour, like, you know, you're gonna have to make some concessions. And seems like despite it being a concession stand, the concession that Rogi made was not having unique orders. Now this is a 2-minute game. Actually, maybe we'll get a score. Maybe we'll get a good score. Help it out a little bit. Rogi, I love Pierogigon's creations for Sudden Dev. They show that there is so much innovation to be done, even in such a short amount of time. I feel like I tend to make very conventional things that are like, you know, a race, a boss fight, or something like that. Nothing terribly complex, which is fine. That's just what I can do in that time. Pierogigon manages to innovate in a way that is incredibly impressive. And I think that this really demonstrates the imaginativity that imaginativity scene that Pierogigon puts into it. Zoop. Okay, this is fries. Very good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man, and then you just have to accept that you failed. At least it doesn't punish you. At least it doesn't say, you know, you lose a served customer. I mean, that would be weird. Like you didn't unserve a customer, but it just kind of drains your time a little bit. That's okay. What? I guess I did it wrong. I thought I did a good job. I probably didn't. Okay, 23 seconds. We can do this. We can get some points. We can get 20, 21 points, 22 points, 23 points. Let's see if we can do 23. Oh my gosh. Okay, 20. There's the score right up there. Pizza. Fries. Zoop. Oh gosh, we're gonna get 22. That was close, but no 23. All right. Hey, that's not bad. I got 22 versus 6. That's an upgrade. Let's see what the high score is. Is it me now? Did I get the high score? No. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. That is some... I actually have the least high score. Wow. Impressive. Impressive. Very nice. This one's by Duckonomics. This was from the first Sudden Dev. Avoid. Got some controls. Something I love, the name of the game tells you like everything you need to know. It's avoid, right? Oh my gosh. So what is it that you need to avoid, right? Well, probably the red stuff. The red stuff is probably what you're moving. Actually, it reminds me of the game we made today because it has, look at these fingerprints on it. Because it has the constant movement, which I think is a really good approach for something that you're doing so quick and bite-sized. But the other thing I love about this is the way the score is displayed on the block. So it really takes advantage of its own setup to convey the instructions simply. You know, there's not a scoreboard in a traditional way or something. It's just on the block. But it works. It works tremendously well. Sudden Dev. I have. You think I was saying sudden death? Yeah, I guess that's supposed to be the like play on wordage of it all. But yeah, you know. I'll announce sudden dev. Sudden dev. Sudden dev. Sudden endeavor. Sudden endeavor. Sudden dev. Sudden dev. Sudden dev. Sudden dev. It's actually very hard to do. It's like not an easy word to pronounce, apparently. Apparently? Okay, so that was Duckonomics. Really cool one. Oh, and has it been updated? Is this an updated one? I think we played the updated one. Really, really awesome how... What is that? Was that an AI mode? What? So this is something Duck added. Wow! After the fact. Look how cool this is. Why not? I don't know why, but why not? That's neat. Another innovative, you know, it's innovative. It is. It just is. So this is what Percy, aka Chic, made in the first Sudden Dev Challenge. It's sort of like a music thing. I think Chic has the most like clear trajectory from like what is kind of a game to what is like super a game. Like seeing Chic grow has been really awesome. So what this does is you pick different instruments, and then at the end, it plays a song based on those instruments. Let's go choir. Ooh. Obviously recorder. I prefer warmth myself. Let's do guitar. Whistle. Shorts? Like YouTube shorts? Viola. Sweetness. This is a lot of choices. Glockenspiel. And then you just enjoy your song that you made. It's really cool. Man, y'all are so creative. And then you just get to enjoy your song. How neat is that? And then there's the one that I made. What was it? Oh gosh. This one went badly. This one did not go well. So it was supposed to be, you're supposed to get these sugar cubes to go into the pipe, all right? And so you like grab them. Whoop, whoop. Okay, yup. Oh God. Oh, I got one, but I lost it. Whoop. It's pretty hard. But you can see the number is going up, right? Well, that was kind of my mistake there. Because the like hoop that you dunk it in, they just fall in there. And so you just get the points if you just sit there. Which I guess isn't that bad. And then you would, in theory, drag this here and drop it in so you could get a manual score. So that was like, and I think what was my big mistake here was trying to make it look cool. I really was focusing on the like sugar cubes shattering when they hit the ground. And by the time we got to like the actual logistics of the gameplay, it was too late. It was too late. But I tried, and that's fine. I thought we were being really dramatic about the 1 hour cutoff. We are, maybe not that dramatic. So that was the first one. Just a quick reminder, in 15 minutes, we are going to watch a preview, or a premiere, rather, of the first edited DEVSHARE diary. If you would like a DEVSHARE diary done on what you're working on, let me know. Like, I would love to. We just check out your creation, and then I get to look at it in edit mode and tinker around a little bit, and then figure out how it's put together. That's pretty much DEVSHARE diaries. And we're gonna check that out in just a minute. Look at all these arrows that don't mean anything. Well, it bothers me. It bothers me. I do stream every Saturday, in case that's a reminder anybody needed. Every Friday, I stream. Fridays at 3 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Eastern, aka... What? What is this? I think that doesn't matter. I think whatever that is doesn't matter. And 9 p.m. Universal Time Coordinated. Coordinated. That's when I stream. Usually I do 2 segments. I do Sudden Dev and then a second segment, like DEVSHARE Diaries or Accessible Game Dev Diaries, which is like checking out other visual coding platforms like Rec Room or something. But for December, the last couple weeks in December, yeah, let's just chill. You know, we're just gonna do just Sudden Dev for now. But we'll do like a video premiere to make it extra. So Gecko was the one who joined us for this one, the second episode of Sudden Dev, and I am definitely not gonna win this. It's a hard one. There's actually a video for it. If you go to my YouTube channel and you look you can either go to the sudden death playlist or just look at my, it really does sound like I'm saying sudden death, doesn't it? Sudden dev. You can go to the sudden dev playlist, or you could just scroll through my videos, and I actually edited this one into a video. It was pretty much the first one that I made. And then the one that we're going to watch after this is like the second real YouTube video that I'm making. And yeah, so I even like cheating, like editing it and like looking to see how it works, I still couldn't win. How does it work? Well, there's an X on the ground somewhere, and you just have to find it. It randomly spawns in, and it's really cool. Gecko used connectors to make the X appear in a random spot. It's really cool. So go check out that video if you want to learn how to do that, because I did not know that that was possible until Gecko showed me. So yeah, we're not going to win this because it's very difficult, but it's super cool and it's really well made. So that was Gecko's entry for the second one. I did what? Robot Cone Catcher. This was based on Sentient, which is actually the creation that we're going to be DevShare diarying about in about 10 minutes, 12 minutes. So this is Robot Connie punishing human Connies. And this one's actually pretty good. Actually, this one's not bad. I mean, all you do is you just touch the Connies. I think what makes it so good is the scoreboard. That red and that, like, it really, like, pops. It really makes me want to, like, do a good job with it. That's pretty cool, actually. So then you can just keep going, or you can stop, and then your score will just, like, stack, and you can just keep... This is actually a pretty good one. This one turned out really well. I'm actually very impressed. I haven't looked back at these at all. I want to see a high score pop up, but I'm not sure how that's going to work. I like how we just knocked that Connie, just like bumped, even though it's supposed to destroy. Punish later. I don't even know if we got a score. 100. Okay, so yeah. Wow, I did 100? Jeez. So that was that one. That was the second episode of Sudden Dev. Here's the third episode. We had a few participants. Here we go. We got Sheik and Duckonomics. Let's check out Sheik's. Insane Alpha Beta also joined us for this one. So this is, I want to do a whole YouTube video on just Sheik's creations because it provides such a great trajectory. If you remember, Sheik's from the first episode was picking like music instruments and stuff, and then at the end, it'll play you a song based on your choices. This one's called Vroom Vroom, and it's a little bit more on that game side of things, which is very cool. There's music. That's new. So it's really straightforward, which I love about it, right? Because you're a car. How do you move cars? You press R2. Come on, that's what you do. You press R2. And these rings light up, or these arches, so you know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go through the lit up ones. And basically, once you go through all the lit up ones, you win. It's a little chaotic in a great way, right? Because a less chaotic version would have them all like in a line, right? Like a line, a linear line. But so you kind of have to go find which one is lit up, which is kind of fun. Oh gosh, I think we got that one. There's probably like a couple left. Just a reminder, in 10 minutes, we're gonna watch the premiere of the first edited DevShare diary video, so stick around if you don't want to miss that. I think this is the last one. Yeah! And it ends. It's a game. It begins, it ends. You know what you're supposed to do, you do it. Very cool. All right, so then we'll see in a second the next one Sheik made that just like, it's like, holy crap, like the arc of how gamey it continued to get is really impressive. We also had Duckonomics join us again. This one's called Escape. Oh, so the theme for this one, I think, was like Survive, Escape or something. So this one is I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not actually gonna beat it. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. I don't want to spoil it because it's like a bit of a mystery game, right? Again, just like Duck's last one, which was called Avoid, the instructions are right there in the title. This one is Escape. So what do you gotta do? You gotta escape. We're in a room. There's a door. I can't open it. We gotta get out of here. I see a lamp. I'm gonna grab that lamp because, I mean, whatever. Break it. Guy gets up, checks it out. Is this one I can escape? I don't know. I'm not gonna spoil it. I will not spoil it for you. I recommend you check it out because it's a lot of fun, and the solution may not be what you expect. I was trying all kinds of things. I was like throwing it in the window. Took a long time. It took a long time. Really, really cool one by Duckonomics. And then Insane Alpha Beta joined us for this one. This one might be private, so this might be the time to appreciate it. Definitely has that Insane Alpha Beta vibe. If you're familiar with Insane Alpha Beta's work, totally has that. What is the series that they do? Oh man, I forgot. I like know it, but I don't remember it. Izalith. It's got the monster that chases you. It's like horror. It's like very atmospheric horror, and this fits in. So you just kind of walk through here. Oh, there's a pot. I better go to that pot. I better go to that pot. That's what I should do. Game's over. But it's cool to see like how people interpret what a game is to them in this short amount of time, right? I mean, you start it, you're in a room, you're a person, and you can move. It's like a maze, right? And then when you get to this section, you see there's something there, and it's like, oh, I better go get it. I better go after it. So it's cool because it communicates something about what a game should be, and it makes it easy to play. And I think that that's impressive. What did I make this time around? Just jump. Just jump. I don't remember feeling very proud of this one. I think this was my biggest failure. So, like, the idea was you were just supposed to jump over that. That's it. You win. Yeah. And this was just like the one we did today, where I tried to make my own jump. And you can see it's perilous. It's perilous. But the idea was that it's like pushing against you and you have to like resist it, but it didn't work. It's like barely a game. It's barely a game. But it happens, you know? I had lofty ideas, big ideas, and they just didn't pan out. All right, this is the 4th episode of Sudden Dev. Almost there. We have one from Pierogi and Cheeky Boom. Pierogi, let's check out pierogies. Balance race, hold circle to stop turning. The instructions in the title, very nice, very nice. Again, I think you'll see what I mean by how innovative Pierogi is with their creations here. I mean, is this like any game you've seen before already? So there's like these like things that you can knock over because you have this like bar or whatever. And then there's a finish line. But you can see there's a score, 57. It like tells you your score, I guess, at the end. And what was the instruction? Hold circle to stop turning. So if you hold circle, you'll kind of like freeze in place. So the idea is you're supposed to kind of line up and hold circle and like not knock these over, but also do it quickly. And then you get a higher score. Super innovative, super unique, like nothing I've ever played before. I love the ideas that Rogi comes up with because I feel like Rogi's gonna come up with a masterpiece, like the next great game of all time. I'm serious. They're just so unique, and I love that. Cheeky Boom. Oh, Cheeky Boom made this really awesome one. Ball Boom. It's kind of like a skee ball sort of thing. So you've got these like pipes that are moving. And then there's a power bar over there, and it's increasing and decreasing. And then you can aim it. Look at this. This is amazing. This is cheeky. We were blessed to have you join us because this is actually very, very impressive. And then you just want to try to score it, I think, in that moving one. Whoop. I'm doing badly. Okay, we can do this. Wait till it's powerful. Whoop. Okay, try it again. Okay, you know what? I gamed over. I gamed over! But it's a good one. And it has a scoreboard in there as well. Well done. So that's Cheeky Booms. And then I made Fascist Cuboids. This is probably my most elaborate one. I did update it after I did it. So this is not the original one, okay? This one I updated. But you're just a sphere and you jump on the head of cubes and that's it. That's the whole game. And it just keeps like looping and you get like another round with more cubes and then you have health actually. So you will get hurt. So this is almost more like, I don't know, like a traditional-ish kind of game or something. Sort of like a Super Smash Brothers when you're doing like the I don't even remember. You know, it's like a mode in Super Smash Brothers. So that was that one. We're running out of time. Ooh, I don't think we're gonna be able to check them all out, but we will check out Sheik's. I want to show you the one that Sheik ended up making. We missed one by Danny Kaka there. Okay, so this is Sheik's third one, and I gotta tell you, the arc is amazing. The prompt was Ian Sane Artist assets. So we have lots of Ian Sane Artist stuff here. And here's this cat. We've got instructions. It's got a nice puppet from the Dreamiverse. But, I mean, that's part of it. Like, if you're working in Unity, if you're working in Unreal Engine, they all have asset stores. So it is well within the bounds of allowability to do that. Hold X to run, whoop, so you can jump a little further. I died. We don't have enough time, I don't even think, to finish it. But it's a very linear game experience, right? Because you know you gotta get to the end, you're running around, you're moving, you can jump, and then there's some skill involved because you have to time your jumps right so you actually whoop, land on these islands. Oh, maybe we can do it. Whoop. Thank you all so much for watching this episode. It was a quiet one, but that's okay. I'm not doing 2 segments today. I'm only doing Sudden Dev, and I'm doing that for next week as well. Next week will also be the last Twitch stream, and we'll just be doing all YouTube all the time. Look at that! It began, it ended. Awesome work. I'm gonna wrap up the stream right now, but if you want to stick around, please look in the description of this YouTube video, and you will find a link to the DEVSHARE Diary premiere. It is an edited video. It is the first DEVSHARE Diary edited that I've made. I did my best. I'm going to keep pumping these out. This is why I want to be on YouTube, because I want to make edited content. So yeah, so we're going to go over there. We're going to watch the live premiere. And thank you all so much. It was good to see you all. Much love. And yeah, I'll see you in the DEVSHARE Diary, all right? Bye. Bye. Link in the description. Link in the description. Check out the link in the description.